I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we hop on a Segway to tour downtown Detroit in a whole new way. Gear up to see historic luxury automobiles, and then we explore the D's nautical mile along Lake St. Clair, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
Hey, you want to discover the D in a totally different way? How's this for a coolness factor? We're going to tour the D on a Segway. I'm right here on Jefferson in front of the Ren Cent. Come along for the ride. So Segways to You is really easy to find. I'm right here in the main entrance of the GM lobby. Got these beautiful glass facades behind me, so you know if you see that, you're in the right spot, right off of Jefferson. We just come up right around here. Segways to You. Let's see, I'm looking for Maureen. Well, hello, there's our Segways for me.
Absolutely, Segways to you.
To me, I'm Maureen. I'm so
Hi.
excited to go out and tour the D on one of these awesome Segways.
Absolutely.
Now, I've never been on one. You're going to give me a little bit of training, right?
Sure are. Yep, we give everybody training before we, either head out on a tour or give them send off a rental.
Send off a rental for like an hourly turn. You're going to tell me all that good stuff, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, there's two waiting out on the Plaza for us, right?
Yes.
All right. Let's go. So whenever somebody rents them, you always go over a little training session with them, right?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
No, we don't just let them go on it. So, yeah, so let me give you a little training session
All
today.
right.
Tap that surface.
Got a little
Yep,
smiley
now you
guy.
got a little smiley face. So you're going to take whichever foot you want and just center it between the front and the back of the unit.
All right.
Great. And then go ahead and hold on and just step up with the other foot.
Oh,
Okay.
that's easy.
Yep. So now it goes left and right with
Okay.
using the handlebar, kind of like a bike.
And then to power it, it's my feet then, not...
That's right. There's
Not-
nothing on the handlebars. Yep. So now you're just going to lean your whole body slightly forward, and that's going to put some pressure on your toes. There you go.
I'm going. Oh, my. Okay, and then... So leaning back gets me backwards. So here we go, forward. Okay.
Yep. So you got to do a little forward, and then you can lean your body back, and that's going to make it stop.
And then to turn. Oh,
Yeah.
my goodness.
We do offer tours. We do, generally they're 2-hour tours.
Okay.
We have the Central Business District called the City Tour. And that takes you around to all the, major items
Sure.
here on the riverfront, General Motors Renaissance Center, the stadiums and all that sort of thing, Campus Martius. And then we also do a couple other tours. One is the Gritty Tour, which takes you outside, takes you outside the Central Business District. We actually take the riverfront and then the DeQuinder Cut. That whole tour focuses on the graffiti efforts that are going on. And then actually out to the east side to look at some really big installations of some graffiti.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah.
Wow.
And then this year we've added a Midtown tour. That one's actually a little bit longer.
Well, where should we start? I'll follow you.
Okay, we're gonna zip around this way, down the little hill.
Down the hill we go. Okay. So what a great way too to come along the river walk, watch the boats go by.
Oh
There's
yeah,
Canada.
it's beautiful.
I love it. There's
Canada to our south.
There is a steamship right
Oh,
now.
I love it. Oh, I love it.
And as you were saying, the only place where
Canada is to the south of the U.S. They can go 12
12
and a half miles an hour.
Yeah.
Everybody asks. And then the other question is, how long does a battery charge last?
Yeah.
And that's 24 miles in a go on
okay.
average.
This is my first time on one right now. It was from her, just in the Ren Cent. She keeps getting stopped all the time. I mean, it is really cool to see, to be out on the river walk on a Segway. Everybody keeps stopping her. Where can I get one? It's like I'm skiing.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Gosh, it smells wonderful, all the flowers
Yeah.
along here. Oh, Oh, and of course, the Detroit Princess. Even on the uneven ground here, it is super smooth.
Yeah, it's still smooth. So
Yeah.
Hart Plaza is a lot of fun because it has a lot of different surfaces that you can, roll around on.
Yeah.
Hart Plaza is basically our civic plaza. It's where we hold our big festivals. So every Memorial Day Movement Festival, which is the electronic music festival, internationally known. We get a lot of people coming in from, all over the world. And then at the end of this summer season is the Jazz Festival, which is very big. Yeah, it's it goes all the way from here at Hart Plaza all the way up to Campus Martius.
And then throughout the summer, of course, there are festivals.
Yep, smaller ethnic festivals and all sorts of stuff that goes on here.
Then heading up Woodward here to Campus Martius, you do this on the tour, and do you recommend this route too to people that are just doing it by the hour as well?
We do, yeah. I actually have a map that
nice.
I give it to people with the rentals so that they, can see where they want to go if they're so inclined. It also has little pieces of history and some of the information. It's the tour without me.
Well, it's just beautiful being down here on this, and a different way to see Campus Martius too, up on a Segway.
Absolutely. So this is the point of origin for the city. If you've ever wondered where 8 Mile Road is 8 miles from, the answer is right here in the center of the park.
And they do concerts and...
Yep, concerts, and then of course even in the winter, this turns into the ice rink right here.
Oh yeah.
The new addition this year is actually beach volleyball.
Oh, this is going to be volley. How fun!
Now we've rolled on into Greektown here, and Greektown, oddly enough, was originally settled by the Germans. They started moving out about the turn of the century, and then the Greeks started moving in.
And now it's just, of course, always a happening place.
Yep, now it's the
Greektown.
entertainment district. Yep.
Best restaurant in Detroit.
Best restaurant in Detroit, Santorini.
Come over here and have a steak with us.
All right.
Sounds yummy.
Bricktown.
Right here in Bricktown, yeah. Little challenging here. Sometimes we provide little tests for you.
And we bring it back to the front of the Crescent.
There we
what you
are.
call the football.
Yes, the glass football.
You are an excellent tour guide. I want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm so happy that we have Segways in the D, and what a great way to come and tour the city. Right here in the D in Plymouth is the premier shishi auto event, the Concours d'Elegance. It's reminiscent of when the rich and famous of European societies would get together to socialize and literally have a competition of elegance. Brian, the Concours d'Elegance, what a beautiful day for this out here at St. John. It's a lovely event. So how many cars do we have here?
They said 330 cars, which didn't know there was that many. I thought we had about 310, which is quite a number of cars.
Now the level of cars, the echelon of cars here, really they're the cream of the crop from across the country, is my understanding, correct?
They are. We have people from California, Nova Scotia, Texas, all over the country. People have come to this event. It's one of the premier car events in the world, really. And we have a little bit different type of representation of cars. And here we show everything. We go from the earliest cars. We have a brass and gas class, which is from the turn of the century up until like 1914. And then we go as far as into the 70s with sports cars, muscle cars, and the various American and foreign cars. So we cover the entire gamut of the car collecting hobby.
So to display your car here, it's an invitation,
Right.
correct?
You can put in a submission, ask to be invited, but you can't just show up on the day of the show. You have to be invited. We look at the cars, We have class structure, so we have certain cars we want to fit into certain classes. But yes, they all have to be invited, and we want to make sure all the cars are fabulous cars.
I'm amazed too at the number of judges. So what are you guys looking for?
Well, we're looking for significant styling. The main thing with a Concours d'Elegance, the idea behind that is a show of styling. So these are judges that are in the industry. They're aware of current designs, they're aware of past designs. So they come and they look at the cars that are in the class, and they look at something that they feel has some design elements that are significant.
And now it's St. John. We've got more and more space just to showcase all these wonderful cars.
Absolute great facility here. You know, the facility itself is wonderful. The hotel is wonderful. The grounds are extraordinary. And one of the biggest benefits of this area is we had a lot of beautiful trees. So when we have a day like today, 90 in the sun, there's shade available for everybody. So you can look at the cars in a comfortable environment.
Yes. And so this is an every annual event. It's
Annual
generally the end of July,
End of
last
July,
weekend?
last Sunday in July.
Okay.
And it's been going on for 33 years.
All right. Well, I'm going to go tour the grounds. I want to thank you so much.
Thank you.
Behind me, we've got a circle of Lincolns through the years, and how fitting, since Lincoln has always been a symbol of American luxury. You could take this circle of cars and plop them right down on an artist's palette. This is the color and chrome of the 50s. You don't see cars like this on the road anymore. You've got your tuxedo blue, your lemon yellow, mint green over there. It's an explosion of color right here. So the Jazz Age was more than just a musical era. It also represents a time period of cars, 1915 through 1928. Well, so part of the real fun I've noticed about the event is all of the brim hats that ladies have, and they're all dressed up. How much fun is it for you?
Well, it's a great time
Yeah.
for us. You know, the hats is part of it. I think it's something that's coming back. Funny story with this one, a lady that does hats for Kentucky Derby had a display there, and my husband was gracious enough to buy it for me. And that's one thing he said, I want you to wear it at the concourse. So I thought this was a perfect spot to wear it, and with the sun and the heat.
It's exquisite.
Yeah.
You really epitomize the style and luxury of
Thank
what
you.
the whole event's all about. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
These Indy cars are the epitome of speed and style, but me being a true girly girl, I don't know, I'm torn between the pink or the lavender. Which matches my dress better? So these are the originals. These are the 1900s through 1914, the gaslight cars, just one step up from horse and buggies. These Duesenberg Model A's were so exclusive that only 650 were built over an entire 6-year run. So you're a fan of this Discover
Oh,
the G.
I do. I just love seeing your show, and there's so many things I think that people miss because if they don't get to see it, they'll never want to experience it. So.
Well, I'm glad you're out here at one of our events we're covering. So what do you think about the Concours?
I think it's great. You know, just looking at the cars themselves, you know, that's really what Detroit's all about. People think about the auto capital and all the rest, and I think by coming out here. But today it's nice and hot, and hopefully when we take a look at this, we might see it during some of our cool weather to think about how do we plan for next year's concourse.
That's a very good idea, and it's fun to come out here and dress up in your summer vest too.
Oh,
isn't
it is.
So bringing the coolness into the summer here, we've got behind me the Riddler Trophy winners. They're from Autorama. These are the best in class. They're all uniquely created hot rod cars, and look at this. They're just gorgeous. Want a glimpse into the future? These are the classic car winners 40 years from now. This fabulous competition of elegance showcases style and luxury all the way from the 1900s through the 1970 muscle cars. So I think it's only appropriate that I bid you adieu from the Concours d'Elegance right here in front of this 1970 Dodge Challenger.
Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride.
There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Head to Midtown for Concert of Colors, a free musical celebration. Then to Wyandotte for their street art fair. The hydroplanes race along the Detroit River, and Plymouth's Art in the Park features fine art and crafts. Classic Rock All-Stars perform at GM's free concert series. And the Ann Arbor Art Fair celebrates 54 years. The Ovations Christmas in July cruise benefits local charities, and the Sterling Fest Fair offers tons of fun. The Henry Ford's Maker Fair is an inventor's delight, and the Urban Chaldean Festival takes place at Hart Plaza. Tour luxury autos at the Concours d'Elegance, or enjoy Fourth Fridays at Campus Martius Park. Buy local at Northville's Buy Michigan Now Festival, then relive days gone by at the Clinton Township Gratiot Cruise. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. I'm in St. Clair Shores along the Nautical Mile, and this area is really the gem of the D. We've got restaurants, we've got retail, and of course the beautiful water. And it's all right here on Jefferson between 9 and 10 Mile. But before we delve into all the restaurants, we're going to make a first stop at Gifts Afloat, where it's everything nautical you could ever need, and it's all top-notch quality stuff. Come on. Well, I love all this nautical-themed giftware. It makes me feel like I'm on vacation, but I'm actually right here in the D, right in St. Clair Shores. But doesn't it like remind you, oh, you go away, I want to bring a little piece of something back, the cute little seashell lamps. Well, Don, I'm so excited to be on the mile, Nautical Mile. It's such a gem out here in St. Clair Shores.
It certainly is. We are just 1 mile from 10 to 9 on Jefferson Avenue. We have 5 marinas. We have about 10 major restaurants with a lot of smaller ones, delis, so forth. It's just fun. We're on the water. We do have a lot of transient boaters. They come in from Ohio, Canada, from all over. It's like a resort area.
Well, Don, I'm going to go check out some of these restaurants.
Oh, absolutely. Enjoy.
Thank you. We're going to start our journey of these restaurants along Nautical Mile at, well, I can't think of a better place than at the beginning. We're at Fishbone's Rhythm Cafe. They're right at the southernmost part at 9 Mile and Jefferson along the Nautical Mile, and let's go in and see what they're all about. Now, don't be fooled by the name. Fishbone serves up more than just seafood. They also have thick, juicy steaks and freshly prepared sushi. And they do it all with a little Cajun kick by bringing a part of New Orleans right up to here in the D. Yeah, they do have alligator on the menu. So tell me, how do you like Fishbones?
Fishbone's is a great restaurant. We come here often.
Yeah.
And we love the food here. We like the ambiance. I mean, the bar behind me, I mean, it's always full of people.
This is a great outdoor area. It's like this own little oasis right here off Jefferson. And speaking to the great variety that the Nautical Mile has of restaurants, we are now inside Rojo Mexican Bistro, which serves fresh, contemporary, and delicious Mexican entrees.
At the end of a hard week, we know we can come here and get good quality food, a great atmosphere. It's consistent and it's fun. I love the view.
Cheers, I'll let you get back to your Friday evening. Thank you. I'm now at an island hideaway right here on the Mile, also known as Waves. It's a chill and grilled restaurant that serves island-inspired food that's been influenced by the Caribbean, Cuba, Key West, and even Hawaii.
Everyone is so friendly. The food is excellent. The people are great. It's like you're on a vacation away from home.
Yeah, an island getaway. Then I understand too that this whole bar area turns into a real happening place at nighttime.
Yes, it does. Oh my goodness. You will have so much fun here.
All right, well, I'll be looking for you on the dance floor. Now I'm at Brownies on the Lake, and they are literally out on the lake. Now this place was closed for a number of years, but now they've come back with an El Primo location. And of course they've got wonderful seafood here, but because they're also affiliated with Andiamo, they also have excellent Italian. If you decide to eat indoors at Brownie's, they've got a great nautical theme. But look at this, just to attest how fresh their seafood is, they've got a raw bar right here on display. Probably caught today. You guys come here a lot?
Oh, we come here a lot. We came here last summer. They have bands out here, and you know, freak docking, and we bring our boat here every summer, and it's a great time. Food's great here, and we have a wonderful time when we come here.
Now, Steve's Back Room is another great example of the variety of restaurants that they have along the mile. They serve fine Mediterranean food and spirits here, but they also have this really great deli counter with things that are made right here on the premises. They've got tzatziki sauce, grape leaves, and look at this, jalapeno cilantro hummus. How delicious does that sound? Get some of that to go.
The reason that I come here all the time is because the food is fresh and it's Arabic food.
It's some of the best food in town, you were saying.
Oh yeah, it's the best food.
And now we're off to the Greek Isles at the Pegasus restaurant. Now they claim they serve the food of the gods, but of course one of my favorites is saganaki, also known as the flaming sheep. Opa!
I'm here from New Orleans. Drove all the way up here just to see what it was all about. My friend Pete, my brother John from New Orleans also came up to visit. Here we are, Pegasus on the Nautical Mile.
We love Pegasus!
And last but not least is Pat O'Brien's Tavern right on the corner of Jefferson and 10 Mile. Now their claim to fame is that they serve the best perch in town. They've got 16 different beers on draft, and of course they've got that awesome patio outside lined with TVs to watch all the sporting events on. And do you enjoy the food here too?
Oh, I love the food here.
Yeah?
Very good.
Just a nice place to come and relax.
Yep.
Start your weekend off right.
Come down here to get some eat.
Enjoy a drink.
Enjoy a drink.
All right. Nautical Mile right in St. Clair Shores on Jefferson between 9 and 10 Mile. We've got water, retail, and restaurants. And oh yeah, keep an eye out for Restaurant Week every year.
So many songs we sang, so many games we played, and where the past left off, we still embrace today. With a heart of a champion and a hero's pride. And now we're letting you know, so get ready to go. It's all happening here. What's new in the D? Something you need to hear about Detroit City. You just gotta be here to truly believe what it's like in the D. What it's like in the D. It's everywhere you look, in everything you see. A conscience so complete, a heritage so deep, and no one can resist when Smokey sings. And so we're letting you know, now get ready to go. It's all happening here. What's new in the D? Something you need to hear about Detroit City. You just gotta be here to truly believe what it's like in the D. It's all happening here. Right here in the D. Something you need to hear about Detroit City.
that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you'd like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D. To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.